Every 5 years since 1927, Poland calls upon young pianists from around the world to compete in what I call the Chopin Olympics. Out of as many as 500 players, one will get a gold medal and the promise of a worldwide career. These pictures are from the time Poland was still an isolated communist country, and Chopin was one of its few windows to the West. By that time, as a political refugee, I had already left Poland. So I could not witness this 22-year-old New Yorker, Garrick Ohlsson, the only American to ever win this competition. "45 years have passed.
I am a normal person with all the experiences that these composers had.
In democratic Poland, the Chopin competition is still a thriving event. I am back in the country of my youth, where I became a filmmaker. I notice an old Polish friend being interviewed by an American radio reporter.
How does his music make you feel?
Absolute, clean, sky. Nie wiem jak się mówi, bezkres.
Borderless, no frontier.
No frontier. Happiness. Very deep happiness.
And you said that you...
And I cry, but I'm happy. I cry, but I'm happy.
Like her, I too was brought up on this music. It became my second language. Garrick Ohlsson is also back in Warsaw, this time as one of the 18 competition judges.
Fatigue. I mean, it's fatigue to live in the subjective world of other people for 8 to 10 hours a day is a great challenge. And I had miscalculated this today. I really thought that it's going to be a nice day, only 3. And now 4, it was really quite unbearable. I mean, we've been here for almost 5 hours.
And I know that you hesitated for many years, forever actually, to come as juror. But don't you have an impression that maybe this is too grandiose and carried with too much?
Perhaps. I wonder if this competition and other big ones have not become too large. Except I don't know what this is much discussed. Are competitions valuable? They're valuable for the winners. I don't know how else we can still find in the world a way to find who are the best talents in each generation.
Garrick and I are on our way to a country estate near Warsaw, where in 1810 Chopin was born to a French father and a Polish mother. Today, his childhood home has become a place of pilgrimage for Chopin's fans. In 1970, Ohlsson won over the judges. So I asked him to play for me. Like film, music has a structure, made of building blocks, designed by the composer. I wonder what the player contributes.
If I play through the short notes, I'm going to get a cloudy, muddy sound. So Chopin was very discreet about it. And it gives it a little rhythmic impulse. Then the right hand sings like two singers. A singer duet, so I'll do it with two hands. Just listen for a moment. I'll play a couple of things in slow motion. There are little delicate touches of color, voicings, passings by. It's not one big blur together. It has individual features, but you have to still keep the general line. That's the problem in all music, but especially in Chopin, is how do you show the individual beauties without spending so much time? Here's a bad example of spending too much time. I'm going to show you something. I just stopped and took a bath. It's very pretty, but it ruins the whole flow. There are so many composite parts in the rhythm of these waves and the rhythm of this melody that you have to balance them all the time.
So right hand is singing.
Right hand is the singer in this case.
How will he judge the young pianists? Will he hold them to his own standards?
The thing about Chopin is that he was a very small, very weak, delicate man. His music is strong. It's unbelievably powerful and strong. I don't mean monumental. I mean in terms of construction, architecture, emotional impact, efficiency, in the way that a great writer can say a great deal with few words. Chopin has very few equals, and he has a mental apparatus like Bach or Brahms. I mean, his music is also made of iron. It sounds like it drops from heaven. It sounds like, well, what did Schumann say? Chopin's works are cannons buried in flowers. You know, Chopin has an incredible, overwhelming strength, I find. I don't mean force, although sometimes he's very forceful too. There was a problem, especially in the 19th century and early in the 20th century, a sentimentalization of Chopin performance style, where it became, in a politically incorrect term, a ladies' composer. You know, oh, the old ladies will like it if you play a Chopin nocturne, which is somehow, well, they do, but so does everybody else.
Chopin didn't like giving big public recitals, preferring the intimacy of private homes. 2 centuries later, I found in Warsaw such a salon. In the bed and breakfast where I am staying, people eat, sleep, and listen to Chopin. One of the pianists at the salon believes Chopin's music can have a healing effect. She asked the guests to draw images to help them find inner peace.
So plenty of different meanings of ghosts, of wind, of whispering, of water.
Sometimes I was outside. I think everyone quite explore nature because peace in ourselves is nature.
The young pianist at the Chopin Salon would like to celebrate his music outside the temples of high culture and bring it to the street.